you a lake guy? Do you like the lake?
I do, yeah. I'm a boater back home. I've got a boat, and I just love the water, so, yeah.
Was that a good break from, camp?
Yeah, absolutely. It was good just seeing all the guys enjoy the time and just get away for a little bit and relax and, get refocused for today and the rest of camp.
Was it a surprise when you announced
Absolutely, yeah. We were shocked. We went crazy. You guys probably saw on social media the video, but it was awesome.
I think most people assume that, from the outside, that even when a special teams coach changes, that it's not that big of a change for someone like you as a punter, but Stu seemed to talk a couple weeks ago that, there's a lot of things that change in looks and play calls and whatever else. How much of a change was it, shifting schematically?
It's not much, honestly. It's just the biggest thing is getting used to the new relationships with Coach Holt and Coach Webb, but as a player, it's, I just do the same job, just punting as high as far as I can, hit the right spots. So.
Where do you feel like you've improved the most since the spring?
Probably my hang time, I would say. Yeah.
What goes into that, specifically practicing hang time?
I would say a lot of work in the weight room, getting explosive. The staff in the weight room has done a great job with that too. Coach KJ, Coach Galt, all those guys. But a lot of weight room for hang time and just kind of refining my technique and just working on small things that make that better.
Do you feel like have you gained more weight in the weight room?
I've gained a few pounds. Sitting at like 205 right now, which I think is a good weight for me, and I feel good about that. I feel very powerful.
What about, I was gonna ask about the long snapper. How's that battle been, and what have you seen from those guys?
It's a great battle right now. Justin Pollock, Enzo Anthony, and Christian Epling, they're battling it out for the field goal spot and for the long snapping spot too, and it's made the three of them so much better, just so much better. So I think it's been really good for the team and for those guys.
You signed as a preferred walk-on or just a walk-on?
Yeah, preferred walk-on.
And when were you put on scholarship?
I was put on last summer,
Summer?
right before fall camp.
And so what was that like? We never, Justin never mentioned that, that you got put on. Was that a surprise that you got so quickly, or how'd that kind of develop?
It was kind of just a low-key thing, really. They called me in one day, told me I was being put on. It was probably a week before fall camp last year, and I just kind of moved on. Didn't really change the way I work. It's not any different. I'm just going to put in the work. So it was kind of just on the low, really.
Were you expecting it to be so quickly though, or did you think you'd have to wait a season, or
I feel like I had such a good fall of 2020 and spring 21, so I expected it. Yeah.
What are those kickers looking like?
Really good. John Love is a special talent. He's done a good job coming in here as a mid-year in the winter. And Will Ross also. They've been battling, and it's been real close. Those guys are really good. So the two of them have become a lot better just battling with each other. And Kyle Lowe on kickoffs, he's got a huge leg, great leg, yeah.
And you're holding again
yes,
this year?
Yes.
You're the only returning guy in that whole operation. How long does it take to get that down? I'm sure there's a rhythm to it and a trust that's involved in the whole thing.
Yeah, it's a lot of rhythm. It's a lot of reps. Reps is the biggest thing. Just getting a ton of snap hold kicks with all those guys, just making sure the kicker's comfortable, making sure the snapper is hitting the right spots, and really once you get a lot of reps, you feel comfortable, and we'll be ready to go. So I feel pretty good about it.
Do you know of any punters that are named team captains?
I'm not sure.
What's that like to be named a team captain?
It's a blessing. It's I couldn't even imagine this happening just 3-4 years ago. Thinking about this, it's great. It gives me chills. It's awesome.
Do you have to take the rest of the guys out to dinner then as captain?
I guess so.
Or do they have to take you out to dinner now that you're the captain?
No, I'll take them out. I got to take them out. Yeah.
How do you lead as a punter? You could come up to a defensive end and be like, "Let's go!" They're like, "Come on, punter!" What are you telling me?
Yeah, it's a funny thing because people don't really expect a specialist to be in a position of leadership like that. But for me, it's just lead by example. It's show up, do the work. Show up on time, do everything I'm supposed to do and more, and just lead by example. And the young guys will just watch after me and just kind of learn from me in that way. And I'll be vocal when I should be. There's times where I shouldn't be as vocal, but I'll find my times and just kind of communicate with the team and get the young guys right.
You feel like leadership comes naturally to you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
What are your goals for the upcoming season as a second-year starter?
I'd like to average probably 42 yards in net for the team, just get that net up from last year, and individually go up to about 47 yards per punt. And I want the field goal guys to go 90+%, and they want that too, and just have smooth operation in both punting and field goals, just 100% efficiency there. Yeah.
Excited about trick play possibilities again? I mean, you ran a couple. Did Stu Holt look at those with you at all, or did you guys talk about that at all?
Yeah, when he got hired, we sat down and watched some of the plays from last year, and we were talking about the pinstripe bowl one, and also the Richmond throw. That wasn't as easy to watch, but but yeah, we were. He was excited about the pinstripe bowl play for sure. So we'll see what happens. That's all up to him. So.
How would you describe Stu Holt?
He's a good leader. That's how I would describe him. He's a good leader. That's how I would say it.